Louie Zamperini became an Olympian at the age of 19 and set his own national running record at the age of 21. Yet, few would have predicted that his name would be engraved in history not only as a legendary runner, but also as a divine survivor of fate. Born in 1917 to a couple of Italian origin, Louie has a troubled childhood. He engaged in various petty crimes and became a social outcast. However, in high school, he decided to channel his energy into running and won various championships. His life took on a new turn. At age 19, Louie qualified on the national team to compete at the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin. At age 21, he set the national record for running 1 mile in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. He had so much potential. To Louie, the sky was the limit. However, fate again toyed with Louie. In 1941, he enlisted in the Air Force, and in May 1943, his plane was shot down in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Louie and 2 other survivors were stranded on a life raft for weeks, often without food and water. He battled every single day with hope that he would once again see his family. In the end, Louie persevered for 47 days, a record for surviving at sea. But Louie could not see his family after that. He was captured by Japanese soldiers, and for the next 2 years in prison, he had to endure all kinds of hell on earth. Being a famous athlete, Louie was tortured excessively by the birds, a particularly cruel prison guard. He could have broken at any moment. Yet, Louie persisted through every challenge. He survived Japanese prisons and was finally free in 1945. The life of Louie Zamperini is a story of ultimate perseverance and hope. Again and again, he had to face extreme adversities, constantly uncertain of whether he would survive. Yet, he always chose to persevere. He reminded us all of the choice no evil force can take away from us, the choice to decide our own attitude toward our own circumstances. However, his story did not simply end there. It evolved to become a lesson of forgiveness. After the war, Louie was severely depressed and haunted by his painful memory. He had to constantly suppress his hatred for the bird and the growing urge to take revenge. His depression almost reduced him to a drunken, hopeless individual. But once again, when he could have given up, Louie decided to turn his life around. He chose to forgive the birds, releasing himself of hatred. To him, forgiveness was a choice. He let go of regret and hope of a better past to begin working toward a better future. Louie became an educator and a motivational speaker. He inspired many generations of hopeless and confused youth. He took control of his own life and went on to positively impact many others. As we learn about his story, we cannot possibly imagine the extent of torment he had to endure. But we can still remind ourselves that even in the face of such adversity and uncertainty, one person has persevered and triumphed. There is hope, and we can always choose to reach out to it.